We're going to take a look at adding a popover widget to my iBooks author file now. So a popover widget is very similar to a scrolling sidebar and very similar to the glossary terms. In other words, it's a way that you can tap on a certain location on your page and something else will be revealed. In other words, it will pop over that image or that word. So when I first click on the popover, you notice that I get this little image file here. If I click on the image file, it's going to ask me to drag an image there or double click to edit the popover. So notice that in the popover it says that I can click to add text and I can also drag images in here. So I'm going to start by just dragging an image onto my image icon. So I'm going to go over to my Finder window and grab my icon that I want and go back into my iBooks author, and as soon as I drop it on there I'll see the blue box around it and I know that that image is going to go in there. So here's the image that's going to appear when I come along my book and I'm going to tap on it and something else is going to be revealed. Now what that something else is, I have to add in here. So notice that I can click in here and I can type any words. And I can also add images. So think about the way that you could possibly use this. So I'm going to go grab another image real quick. And we'll just grab this one here and go back into my iBooks author page. Oops. And go back into my iBooks author page and I can just drop that right in here. So I'm just dropping a PNG file in. I can move it around and adjust that. So I have words in here. I can add my images in here. I can resize these images and I can keep typing if I want. So this is going to act as a scrolling sidebar, and so I can type vertically if I want to. So anyways, there's lots of different ways that you could possibly use this. This is also a great way to cite things in your book. So if you needed to attribute some work, you could attribute the work by simply adding a little popover. Or you could call this like a little hint and have it tap on the image to reveal a hint. Now there's another way to add a popover so that you don't have an image. Let's say you just had some text here. So tap here to reveal hints. And let's say I wanted to be able to tap on this and reveal those hints in a popover. So I'm just going to type these words in here first, and then I'm going to go to picking my formatting, and maybe I'm going to format it so that I know that something is linked to that. So I'll choose the link text. And now I'm going to go ahead and add in a popover. And I'm going to say, hi, here is your hint. And I can also add in an image. So let's say this is my hint, but I don't want there to be this image attached to it. I just want to be able to type on these words. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust this image thing, this image placeholder, and I'm going to make it so that it's no longer an image. I'm going to change the constraints. And so I'm going to make it as long as my text. Oops. I'm also going to take the wrapping off of it so it no longer wraps. And so I'm also going to make it so that it floats. And I'm going to place it right over my text. Now the most important thing here is to change my opacity. So I'm going to go into the graphics organizer, or the graphic inspector, and I'm going to change the opacity to 0. So now it looks like if I tap here, I'll reveal that hint. So try that in your book and see if that doesn't make sense. So there's two ways that you can use the popover widget.